In a recent surge of violence that shook the southern Gaza city of Rafah, a devastating event unfolded. I'm here to bring you the details of an Israeli airstrike on a camp for displaced Palestinians that has resulted in significant loss of life and widespread destruction. The strike, which occurred in the Tal al-Sultan area on a quiet Sunday night, wasn't just another headline. It was a tragedy that claimed the lives of at least 45 people, among them women, children, and the elderly. The images streaming in from the site showed a large explosion followed by intense fires, painting a harrowing picture of the chaos that ensued. The Israel Defense Forces, or IDF, have stated that the operation targeted two senior Hamas terrorists, Yassin Rabia and Khaled Nagar. These individuals were accused by the IDF of orchestrating and executing deadly attacks against Israelis. In their defense, the IDF explained that comprehensive measures were taken to minimize civilian casualties. This included aerial surveillance and the use of precise munitions. Despite these precautions, the reality was grim, with numerous civilian lives lost. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has called the incident a tragedy, emphasizing the unintended nature of the civilian casualties. Meanwhile, Israeli government spokesman Avi Hyman noted that initial reports suggested a fire had unexpectedly broken out, further complicating the deadly aftermath. On the ground in Rafah, the mood is one of mourning and outrage. The Hamas-run health ministry provided distressing details of the aftermath, which included scenes of charred bodies and dismembered limbs. Rescue workers described their horror at finding amputated body parts and severely wounded children and elderly. It's a stark reminder of the brutal reality of conflict and the profound impact it has on innocent lives. As the international community watches, the IDF has committed to investigating the circumstances that led to such high civilian casualties, promising transparency and accountability. This incident has sparked a broader conversation about the rules of engagement and the protection of civilians in conflict zones. In conclusion, the strike in Rafah is a somber reminder of the fragility of peace and the devastating human cost of conflict. As we report this news, our thoughts are with the victims and their families, hoping for peace and justice in these turbulent times. Stay tuned for more updates as we continue to follow this developing story.